the BlueSYNC SBR, Bluetooth Home Theater Bar. Now this is going to be wall mounted, but before I did, I just wanted to do a video of it so we can look at the back. I did double check the dimensions as given on the product page, and they all match. Now the one thing it did kind of miss that might be of interest is the wall brackets themselves. Simple wall brackets, sturdy, strong, and they're a 1/4 inch deep. Alright, but all the other product dimensions are on par, and we'll go ahead and take my camera off the tripod here so we can look at the rear. Here is the cord. Yeah, it's fairly long. Here's the wall wart, so you can see the size and orientation of it. And the rear inputs, optical. I did have to order an optical cable, no problems. Amazon Basics, 6 footer for $6, easy enough. And then auxiliary. And then on the side is an additional auxiliary. It's actually a 3.5 millimeter one right there. It also gives you full controls there: play, pause, volume, power, source. That's nice that they actually give you a full range of control. So if you happen to not be able to find the remote control, you've got more than just power on or power off. Sort of like my HDTV, all it has on the side is power. So if I can't find the remote, holy smokes, I could turn it on, but I can't switch to sources or anything. You can with this, so I like that. Now you see that indicator light, that blue light? That's the only indicator that it has. It's actually telling me right now I'm connected via Bluetooth to my Samsung S6, and we're going to slip this back into my tripod here. So it's currently connected to my Samsung S6. That's what blue is. And when you switch sources, it turns white to let you know you're connected via auxiliary, orange via optical, and that's it though. There is no volume indicator, or it has a equalizer in there, so it doesn't actually have bass or treble or anything like that. It's just the source. Frankly though, in my opinion, if they had to only have one LED indicator, it would be the source. It would be the most important to have for me, to know which source I'm working off of. Because I plan to have this off at least 2 sources, Bluetooth as well as optical. And I plan on switching between the two, so knowing which one is the most important. Plus the volume gets loud. Yes it does, and I'll give you an audio demo of that. But the actual range between from quietest to loudest is not that great. It defaults to in the middle when you first power it on for the first time. But to get to maximum volume from default is like just not that long. It's not a huge long range. So frankly, needing to know the volume level is really kind of a moot thing anyways, since it's just not that great of a range. Alright, so let's go ahead and do an audio demo. I am connected up to my Samsung Galaxy S6, so we'll just hit the play button. So that's what the presets sound like. I was actually apparently on movie when I first started the clip, so I switched first to music, which actually kind of cleaned up that bass fuzz I was getting. Then I went to movie, and then I went to voice. So those are the presets, and then of course you can individually tweak the treble and the bass. And yeah, I guess it could have been nice to have some sort of indicator for that, but like I said, the most important thing was knowing what source I am playing through when you're having multiple sources like I plan on. So all in all, I like it. I like it a lot, especially considering that smart TVs, as well as, well, flat panel TVs in general, HD TVs, all seem to have their speakers on the rear. And I know they do it on purpose so they can sell sound bars. So yeah, I have 6-watt dual 6-watt speakers, I believe, on my Panasonic, and they're facing the rear, and they get loud and all that, but facing the rear they get kind of muffled and all that. So a huge improvement over that, and as you can hear, it gets pretty loud. So yeah, oh, I definitely dig it. I certainly recommend it. But of course, you can hear it, you've seen it for yourself. You can make your own judgment. I think it's pretty awesome. But the main thing that really sells it for me is the fact that it is Bluetooth capable with switchable sources. So when I'm, I can stream my music through it, through my Android devices, or just switch over to my TV. Just like that. So that's the big selling point, is the switchable sources and Bluetooth capability. Alright, you guys have yourself a great one.